When you first convert to Gmail or you're accessing the settings, you may notice the ability to configure your inbox. If you explore that option, what it does is enable you to select different tabs to appear in your inbox, and it will categorize your incoming mail. The main inbox is your primary box, and that's for all your person-to-person conversations and messages, what we typically think of as our priority email. You can also add additional tabs like social, anything that you receive from social networks such as Twitter, Facebook, or Google Plus can appear in the social tab. Promotions would be for if you're on any vendor lists and receive a lot of marketing, it'll automatically filter in that tab. It makes it really easy to delete promotions in mass, or just get to those when you have time, as opposed to having to filter through them to access more pressing emails. Updates can include bill confirmations and receipts, and that's something that you're probably more going to have on a personal account versus a school account, but you may have a need for that tab as well. And then the last one, forums, can be handy if you belong to listservs or discussion boards and different mass mailing lists, to filter again those emails into their own category. I recommend, since occasionally you'll have an email that you want to follow up on in these other tabs, to include any emails that you star in your primary mailbox. And that way, when you're looking at your priority emails, things that you're going to return right away, they're in that main tab. So if I just want to filter out my Google Plus and social media updates, I can have just these two tabs. And it's going to display like this. If I want the option to add additional tabs later, I can just click that little plus button. It's going to open that window and allow me to adapt my settings. If I decide that this is really something that I want in that social category, I can drag the email right in here and teach Google, by replying to the pop-up here, to categorize future emails into those tabs. I'm going to undo, and it's going to appear back in primary. If I do move this one, for instance, into social, and I decide that it's one that I want to follow up on, when I star that, because of the way I selected my settings, I will also see it in my primary tab, so that I view that as a priority. Okay, it remains in both spots. And that's how you add tabs to your inbox.